snowing. All right, we're in Boulder. It's like 9 a.m. So the rest of the day, we want to have a good time. We love Boulder. This is where Zane and I met. This is where we both lived for years, and so it's kind of our stomping ground. So today we're going to first go see new Star Wars. I have to see that. It's been a week already and I haven't seen it. Then we're going to go do a tour of the Celestial Seasons tea factory. So tag along, guys. So now I'm approaching the bus, and it looks like Zaina went ahead and got it started. She's ready to hit the road. This is where we slept last night, right here on the side of Spruce. Oh, got the high-tech ice scraper.
Treacherous. There are few things I hate more in this world than driving in snow. So this is uphill right now. Not exciting. It's beautiful. So there's that.
Solar panels were completely covered in ice this morning, so I just had to boil a bunch of water and bring it out here and pour it on them to melt the ice off. And while I was out here, I just started looking around and kind of forgot how beautiful Boulder is. With that being said, that was the first take. I'm just gonna say, that was the first take.
We're not doing it again. You just got the wrong.
No, I'm fine with that.
He did orchestrate this though, behind the scenes.
Saw Star Wars, and it was awesome.
It was so good.
Go see it. I'm sure everyone who's seen this has already seen it.
Yeah, we literally counted our change to go see Star Wars.
Actually did. I went to Coinstar, and I was kind of pissed because Coinstar now does 11.6% to the dollar.
I told him we should have just taken all of our change to the.
They're like, those machines need to get paid for somehow, but it's like, yeah, just drop it on the counter.
Like, we're here to see Star Wars.
They even saw my cash and were like, oh, the old currency. Okay. All right, so we're here in Boulder, Colorado at the Celestial Seasons tea factory, and we're gonna go take a tour and drink some delicious tea. So
excited. We're obsessed with Celestial. We drink their tea like 2 or 3 times a day, and it's amazing. So excited.
Come on, guys. Which one? Candy cane lane? That looks delicious.
You should get a different one. No, you should
yeah, of course. weren't actually able to bring you guys on the tour with us, but as you can see, we got these awesome parting gifts.
Pretty
and
cool.
If you're ever in Boulder, do it. It's a quick half an hour. It's super fun.
Super fun.
We have a lot of respect for Celestial Seasons, and they have really cheap tea in the shop too. So
And the mint room was amazing.
mint room was amazing.
Oh
Effervescent AF. So effervescent.
Good.
All right, guys, let's head back to the bus.
Hey guys, we just got back from Celestial Seasonings. We're just back in the bus drinking some of their tea.
We were inspired.
Very. And we finally got a fire going, which you can't see. That's okay. We'll cut that out. Okay. Do you want to see what we're about to talk about?
Sure. So for those of you who saw our last videos, you got a little understanding of how we make some money and how we're trying to make ends meet here. And we talked a little bit about a book that I was working on, and we just released it last night, and I'm really, really proud of it, and I think we're both very proud of it, actually.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's something that is meant to inspire you guys. It's really meant to, you know, make you laugh, make you think. I definitely cried writing it, but I'm a little close to it. It's kind of personal to me, so I hope you guys can find something personal in it too.
Yeah.
I just want to go ahead and like read you a little excerpt from it. All right. So I'm gonna set the scene a little bit for you. It's kind of the beginning, middle of the second chapter, which is a point in my life right after I dropped out of college for the first time and moved to Cancun, Mexico, trying to kind of pick up the pieces, hopefully be inspired by something out there. Well, second week I was there, biggest hurricane to ever touch down in Mexico came through and kept us locked inside for 5 days. So this is kind of just a part where I'm describing what was going on in that period in Mexico. So I sat in the dark bedroom, still unable to go outside and explore the hurricane damage, rocking in my hammock while Matthew meticulously drew tiny figures on 1 by 1 inch paper. His artistic detail was truly incredible. He drew a gallant knight up on a horse, full suit of armor shaded to realistic perfection. The horse had one leg up, and the knight was holding a lance placed firmly against the ground. He then drew a darker, more evil knight, shaded much more sinisterly. This knight was atop a black horse that also donned a set of jagged medieval armor. The lance this knight was wielding was much more jagged, and the helmet went up to points to emulate horns. Matthew spent hours drawing figures on sheets of paper. After the knights followed a noble priest reading over testaments, an evil queen sitting on her oppressive throne. One after another, he made evil and noble characters, cut them out, and laminated them using packaging tape. My curiosity was piqued. However, when he drew a single castle pillar with archers atop, it hit me. "Are you making a chess set?" I asked him, immediately realizing that I should have known this sooner, and that he assumed I knew all along. He laughed and gave me a friendly, "Yes, sir." The thing is, he didn't realize that I'd never played chess before. I told him bashfully, and his eyes lit up. "Really? That's so awesome that I get to be the person to teach you how to play." He was giddy with excitement to get to pass on the most priceless thing we humans really have to offer: knowledge. It was now up to me to sit down and take advantage of this beautiful opportunity to learn. After recovering from the sudden atmospheric change in the room from melancholy to pure excitement, we sat down across from each other in the living room. His final step, Matthew made a board for our soon-to-be battleground. We sat in the flickering candlelight, playing chess not for hours, but for days. I never beat Matthew. To be honest, I never even came close. If you play chess, then you understand that's not what it's about. Chess is a game that requires you to lose, and lose again, and keep going. And keep playing even if you never win. Every time I played Matthew again, I learned something new. And every time I lost to him, I got a little bit better at playing chess. Learning how to play chess in Cancun had nothing to do with Cancun. I could have learned how to play in my bedroom in Virginia online. The point is that I was in a place where I was not only open to learning something new, but I was eager. What I took away from my life in Mexico was the strategy of chess is something that can be applied to so many different aspects of life. Lessons are learned by fixing mistakes. Every time I fix something I messed up on before, I got better, whether it be in chess or in life. I also learned that I didn't have to go to Cancun to live a life for myself. I realized that my Cancun was merely an idea that existed in my head, an idea for a life of being open to new ideas, new cultures, knowledge, and lessons. I realized that this is what makes life so unique. The small things, the sometimes things unseen. Those moments are what make life so damn beautiful. It goes on, but I'm going to stop there because I want you guys to buy it. I really put a lot into this book, just trying to put my story out there, paint a picture of different times in my life, the best that I could, so that it kind of puts you there. And I hope, I really hope that you guys pick it up and get inspired and that you're living in a bus, and not 15 years, because this book spans over 15 years of my life, from when I knew I wanted to change it to when I finally did. But I hope that this can inspire people to make that change today, and not 15 years from now. So anyway, we're gonna be posting this tonight. I'm sorry, we already posted it last night. We're gonna be posting this video tonight. So go on the website, livingZEAL.com. We'll put it in the description. Only gonna do $5, and we talked about why in the video last night. We just want to give you guys something that's of value. Someone else's story is, I think, a really cool thing to give you guys for just $5. That's all we really want.
It's really easy to read, but yet has a lot of very profound messages. You did a great job.
Thanks, baby. And it's gonna get down to 9 degrees tonight.
Yes.
Which is the coldest we've experienced. So we're kind of trying to prepare ourselves, pull out all the extra blankets.
Eat avocado toast.
Eat avocado toast, because avocado has all those good fats, right? So we're trying to fatten out before the
Stay
cold.
warm. So we can't cut wood outside because it's blizzarding. So we're forced to get crazy with it. I blame the Weather Channel because it wasn't supposed to snow tonight. Great.
Break them in half. Do you want to break it? So we slept with the little buddy on low all night, and then I put 2 logs in that right before we went to bed. It got so cold outside that these windows built up ice from the moisture from our breath, really, on the inside. That's all. I can't even scrape that. It's all on the inside. Icicles. Every single window is iced over. Even like if you look at these bolts we use to hold the ceiling in, this one is right above the heater, so it's fine. But if you go over here, this one is completely covered in ice, and you can't even see the bolt. Part of the ceiling has ice on it. And that's because these are attached directly to the metal frame of the bus, which is super cold. So we actually woke up. I woke up one time and was too hot in the middle of the night and was about to turn the heater off, but then I was like, no, it's 9 degrees outside. So yeah, we stayed nice and toasty while it was freezing.
So we're about to leave Boulder and head back to have some Christmas Eve with family. Last night was freezing. It was like the coldest night we've ever had.
Oh yeah. And last night it snowed, so it's beautiful. But, I mean, we were also covered in a nice sheet of snow, so everything was fighting against us. But, yeah, we're headed out of Boulder, headed back to Fort Collins. Follow us on that adventure.